This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Green Bay Packers. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25.
Down.
Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. Striker, 3-3. Set, cut.
A guy coming off a career high in rushing yards last year. Here's Aaron Jones. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. This defense for the Vikings, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Ready.
Now Love. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
This is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a first down on this opening drive.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Love.
Oh.
Short throw. He's got Kraft. He's got room at the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Come on, set.
Come here, buddy.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Good snap that.
Lewis Seen collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3. Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Love, they go play action now.
He literally threw it out. What?
They got it inside the 10 at the 8. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical.
He literally
They've been
threw
crisp.
out.
And as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Yikes.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
Ready, ready.
Now Jones.
Oh, wow. Yeah, just give me the wrong player.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones with his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Packers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Here we go. Here we go. Cross, 10.
They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
On the ready.
2nd and 10. Lance looking to throw it. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And Lance, he's going to change the play. First down, here's Mitchell.
Wow.
And forget about finding a way. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Devondre Campbell, the one who fought his way in there to make the play.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
On 2nd down, here's Lance. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
And the Vikings first down.
Now they'll change things up.
Ready?
They run for the first time with Ty Chandler. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Now a handoff to Chandler. And that one blown up quickly. As he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength. Boy, oh boy.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Throwing now is Lance.
Wow. CD, why are you? Oh, my God. He didn't run a fucking slant. He ran a whip. That's why he's there. Wow. He didn't run a slant. He ran a whip.
Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert. And
oh.
Last incompletion brings up 4th.
That's pretty insane.
And that hits the right upright that goes in anyway. A friendly bounce there that could have gone either way easily. But he gets it to go. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Joseph now to kick this one away.
Okay.
Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protections, and now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get loaded with those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the pass.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Love now to pass on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd
love
down.
to see that get picked off.
The Packers at 1-5, really struggling here to start the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
3rd and 5.
Ultra. Go Ultra.
They'll go again to Jones. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Well, Love wants to shift things around.
Ready?
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. He'll get it to the 40. Broke the tackle there to get some extra yardage. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? when the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Off the play fake, Love. This one swung out here to Jones. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Let's go.
Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Black shot. Set. Hut. Hut.
Play action this time with Love.
Oh my God. And again.
Short throw to Musgrave. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be
second game in a row.
Short.
Second game in a row. Penalty. Penalty's giving up 3rd down. It's great. That's cool.
Ready.
Why is he here?
Set. Go.
After the penalty, it's Jones. 40 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That's a strong pick.
First of all, the line my fucking my hard flag.
We're seeing an
The
offensive
fucking
line
butt
running
side. Like,
imposing its will.
what the fuck we doing, man?
Ready. Set.
Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd and 4.
Ready.
On play action. Love to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Chris Wormley able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Ready.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7.
Hut. Hut. Ready.
Love now. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
And this one is right down the middle. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Here we go. Here we go.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
At the 22-yard line.
Striker. 3-3. Hey, blue. Set. Hut.
From the gun, it's Lance. And that's
Oh my God, bro.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well. And every now and then, with the football.
Set. Hut.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. To throw, it's Lance. Pass complete to Addison. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Calling a loss of 2 there on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright. Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is caught. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
Okay, that was a fake punt, and it was successful. Throwing the football. I know you threw the football in your past off of a fake.
Yeah, but unsuccessful back in my high school days. Old Tim Jones dropped it, hit him right in the numbers. But I'll tell you what, these guys, they love this opportunity, don't they? A chance to get involved.
They certainly do, and many of them were quarterbacks or big-time players when they were in high school and college. So to get back doing what they did before, always fun.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Now Lance looking to change it up. A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. And they just acquired him a new ball carrier. What do you think of the acquisition?
I like it. Maybe not the big-time player, big-time impact you're looking for, but someone who wants to prove something and find a new home.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Lance on the option right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays.
I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Lance now on 1st down.
They gotta stop that. They just let the fucking D-lineman walk, bro. Come on.
He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's Lance. Addison hauls it in. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
And now an audible here into something else.
Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Come on, bro. Like, you gonna sit there and mug the gap like that?
Now Lance. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And the Packers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Okay, ready?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Ready.
On second down, it's Jones.
Bro, where?
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 55 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. They went counter there offensively, and a couple of defenders were on skates for a second.
They certainly were, and you know what offensive linemen love about the counters and the misdirections? Sometimes you don't even have to block the defender. He can run himself out of the play if he doesn't read his keys properly.
He's got the hook up with Downs. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
Rough in the fucking passer, huh?
Okay, so the personal foul penalty. And those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
Jordan Love ready on first down here. Right side to Watson. But he's down inside the 5.
Where was my fucking flat defender over there, bro?
First down as well.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Here's Love. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
On the set.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Dillon will take this one in for a Packer touchdown.
Why would I move my line to the left? They stayed it inside. Bro. They went
able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
He dropped it.
And that is incomplete.
He dropped
the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Lance to throw it. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Let's go.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Off a play action.
Whoa!
Here's
Whoa!
Lance.
Whoa! Oh my God! What the fuck is that? Because this man is fucking moving his guys, bro. Come on, dog.
As they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this
Getting
first
fucking
half.
free rushers, man. You know what, bro?
Protection certainly going to need to be
That
a bit
shit's
better
fucking
here on
wild,
2nd and 16.
Look at that, bro.
Strike. Check. Strike.
You can't do that shit, man.
And Lance going to throw.
Look at that, bro.
Coming, and they got him once again. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now, and this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah,
What's going on?
It's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They
Bro,
found a
you know you
crack in
can't do that
offensive
shit,
line,
right?
and they're putting it to good use.
Here we go.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks.
Bro,
here
you know
after
you can't
first
keep
and
moving them
second
fucking
down.
guys and getting those free
It's
rushes,
third
right?
and very long.
You're moving your middle linebacker, and you're forcing that fucking free man to come in every time on that blitz.
Working from the gun, Lance. Escaping the pressure
Yes,
right.
sir.
He's got him in, complete. Fighting his way through contact. Still on his feet. And
I
he's
needed it.
in for the
I needed it.
touchdown.
You definitely scammed me.
In the first half, the prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Yeah. No,
He
you've
was
never been told that
shuffling
in
right
John's
out of the
leagues,
pocket.
bro.
You could just tell
Every
he's
time
gonna
you
take
move
a
those
shot
guys up to the
downfield.
line
He
like
had
that,
his
you're
eyes down there the whole way.
you're getting a
Certainly
free
did. He
rusher
wasn't
every time you
taking
do
off
that.
to go, right?
Because
When
you're
he
not
was flush
actually
from the
blitzing.
pocket, a lot of times you
You're
see him,
you're
eyes
basically
will
telling the
drop,
game
ball
that you're
get tucked, and he
blitzing,
takes
but
off,
you're
becomes a
not.
running back.
And what that
But as
does is
you
it
noted,
gets
stayed
a
alive
5-man
as a
rush to have
passer,
a free rusher.
Tremendous body control, and a pretty
Yeah, so
good arm there,
that's
too.
essentially what you're doing.
Joseph on
And
for
I'm
the
like,
extra
damn, I done
point.
thrown a pick on it. And all that. I'm like, yo, like,
And it's
nigga, you
up.
can't
This
keep
is
doing that
good.
shit.
It makes it
Like,
a
what the fuck?
16-10 game now. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain.
They
Charles and I
they don't.
return
Like if the
after
game
break.
walks them down to the line, bro, they're recognizing them as a rusher. Right? When you do it manually. No, exactly. So when it's programmed into the game, that's how it's like that. When you manually move a guy, that's when it bugs that shit out. Like I saved the clips, but I mean it's a known fact that every time somebody does that shit, it basically makes the O-line dumb out basically.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for
Yeah, I just want to let you know.
number
I mean, I clipped
3.
it, but I mean we can play ball. I don't really care either way. I just know that it's against the rules. And plenty of people watch my streams, so I ain't trying to let you, like, I ain't gonna snitch, but I'm just saying, motherfuckers will like, hey, these
The
guys over here,
Vikings set to
these guys to
receive
the
the
line, blah, blah,
second
blah,
half
blah, blah.
kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. This will be
Nah, you
brought
just
out
gotta
from
have
the
the
middle
clips,
of the
dog.
end
That's really what
zone.
it is.
And he's up past
I'm gonna send you the
the
clips so I can show you
22-yard
exactly what I'm talking about after the game, bro. You can definitely play ball.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here
trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Now Lance wants to change him up. Now Chandler. Still fighting for more. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That one good for 33 and a first. Not only an explosive play, but an explosive run. I mean, broken tackles along the way to pick up that yardage.
The way things kept churning for him, feet were moving, the legs were driving. Looks like someone who spent his offseason working on hill work, running through sand, all the things that you want to build up those leg muscles.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
97. Go Pete.
Lance to throw on 2nd down here. That's to Mitchell out of the backfield. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the 1st down.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Flushed out right. He gets it to Addison. Touchdown! Jordan Addison with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings are an extra point away from taking the lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that will put them on top here in the 3rd. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side. 2nd and 7. Throwing. Love. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Nothing flashy there, the slant to the slot.
Oh, the frustration for the defensive guys because it's a quick play. And you know it's going to be a bang-bang play in terms of the throw and the catch. And then he's able to absorb the contact to complete it.
Down.
Now they'll audible to something else. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. He'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Second down, Love. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. Maybe just a lack of concentration there as he couldn't haul it in.
And when you're going across the middle like that, you know, he's running that drag route, you are conscious of all the bodies and the traffic in there. But let's face it, if you're going there, you might as well come down with the football and absorb whatever else happens after that.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
He's got exactly what you're looking for, the ability to not just diagnose a play and quickly, but to make a play as well. Nice job there tackling him for a loss.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Go.
Now Love. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers have retaken a third-quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a third-quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
The Packer offense and Jordan Love staying out there, so they're going to try to go for 2. They're going to run for it with Jones. And he is not going to make it to the goal line. So the defense holds, and this remains a 5-point game. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And Lance will try again on 2nd down. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. Throw left side complete. That's Mitchell. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
And now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. And a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And, partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job eluding the blocker, making the play behind the line of scrimmage. An even better job studying the play before you have to try and defend it in a game.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Lance now to throw. Checks this one down. It's Mitchell. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Lance now on 1st down. There's Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Vikings have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Kevin O'Connell choosing to lead his guys out there, and they'll go for 2.
And cycle.
And that's caught at the 2. And he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. We'll leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And this will be a Packers 1st down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw now. Here's Love. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Cover it by Byron Murphy.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Love. Caught on the right side. Reed. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. And I'm going to keep firing.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Love going to give this one to Jones. And this will be a Packers first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10.
Drill, 52. 22 needle. Ready?
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Play fake. Here's Love. He'll buy some time right. Down the right sideline. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Rolling to his left. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Let's go.
And the question now, can they get closer on 3rd down? A field goal from here, you're looking at right about a 52-yarder. Now a handoff. Running left is Jones. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll be 4th down.
On for the field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. Well, you talk about clutch. That one was right down Broadway, and this game's all even here in the 4th.
He didn't leave any doubt, did he? Good snap, good hold, dead center. Almost like a big-time golfer in a major, firing at a pin from the fairway, trying to win the tournament going down the stretch.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, we all know possessions are crucial in a tie game. And let's face it, I really didn't need to tell you that. You already knew it. So when he sees he's got nothing good going, an excellent decision to just send that one to the sideline.
Here we go.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Lance. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Quay Walker came through to make the sack.
There's a reason inside linebackers are often captains of the defense. They call the signals. They have the opportunity to affect the game in coverage, against the run, and, of course, on blitzes. Living in the best of both worlds here. Already has an interception. Now he gets to record a sack, too.
Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
Hey, green. Right through.
Here's Lance. And
this is going to be intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Yellow, go. Ready, ready, ready.
Following the interception, Love. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Ready, ready.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Blue strike. Set.
Love now. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't. But he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
On the set.
And if you're thinking field goal from here, it's 48 yards. I think they'd like to get him a little help now on 3rd down and move it closer. And he is going to lose yardage here. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great. Because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. So that, Charles, a season long, and since he's a rookie, I guess we can go ahead and call that a career long as well.
I love how you put that together because, you know, as everyone at home was saying, okay, has to be career, right, since he's a rookie. Well done by you, but I definitely like what I've seen from him so far this year. Very distinguished college career. He's looking right at home here in the NFL.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Brian Edwards. Shoves him away. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you're talking about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. Another 1st down, this time on a gain of 19.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
Ready?
Trying the right side with Mitchell. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Throwing on 1st down is Lance. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown, Vikings! touchdown on the year. And the Vikings have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Joseph now to have the PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Next the score, Vikings 32.
Oh, this game is fucking killing me. Quite literally.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, set.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Oh, this defense knows. Fourth quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
10. Ready.
An inside give to Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 92 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Here we go.
Love, he's going to change the play here. They go play action here on first down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Ready.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Hut, go.
Now the toss to Jones, running right. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. A big play looming on third down.
Yellow, line it. Ready.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. Oh, able to avoid him. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
Hut.
Again, it's Jones. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Hut. Ready.
Now Love. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
They'll come to the line. This is 3rd and 3.
Stand. Hut. Ready, go. Hey, check Mega. Go red.
third down. Here's Jones. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Inside of a minute to go now. 2 timeouts left. Still in pretty good shape.
I think they're in excellent shape here if they use the timeouts judiciously and use the sideline as an additional timeout.
Two timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Here's Love. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Ball resting on the 20. This is 2nd and 10. Love. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings have just about sewn up this football game. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Running from the shotgun with Madison. And he will have a Viking first down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line. It's a pickup of 5, and that should just about wrap this one up.
Well, you know they had a 3rd down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And, Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. Just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Vikings, a loss would have really hurt, but as it stands, it's an important win as they move to 3-5 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Atlanta to take on the Falcons. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, things are definitely going south quickly as they fall now to 1-6. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.